Greetings, gang. Welcome back to the fundamentals.
New setup edition.
Exactly. We're all here arriving in Mount Pleasant.
Luke's not in Canada anymore.
Yeah, I'm closer
Welcome to
to
the States.
It's nice
The
in
States.
Michigan.
There's only one here.
Yeah, the States
This is
singular.
this is the country, is Michigan. A lot of people get that confused.
That Michigan's the entire United States of America?
Yep.
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
I mean, I'm not a U.S. citizen, so I guess I wouldn't know. But
Hey, you're one of them Canadians.
It's
Yeah.
an alien.
He likes hockey.
I actually don't, that's why I got deported from Canada
Oh.
for not liking hockey.
You have to meet the criteria.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to like syrup, enjoy hockey, and get free healthcare, and I don't have 2 out of 3 of those.
Which one do you have?
All right, let's leave
Syrup.
that for another time. Okay. All right, so first we're gonna give you guys our top 5. We'll get into that in a second, and then we're gonna do Luke's locks. We gotta drink more crap, and then Luke's got a game for us for
It is.
ball knowledge. But what is the top 5, Eli? Do you know what it is?
Isn't it sports rivalries?
You could have said it
Have
with
some
more confidence.
Is it sports rivalries?
Don't, and it's not a question. What is the top 5?
All right, so the topic for our top 5 today is top 5 sports rivalries.
Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Mason.
Okay.
We'll go left to right.
I have my paper since we're recording on my phone. You guys all knew that already, I'm sure, because we are college students and poor. All right. I have an honorable mention to start us off.
Well, I guess it's his show, so I guess we'll allow it.
Packers, Bears. Didn't want to put it in my top 5 because there's better. All right, number 5. Army, Navy. I mean, I put it at 5 because the football isn't as good,
Yeah.
but it's still like, it's Army, Navy. They have their own week. That's awesome. Number 4, Lakers, Celtics. Gotta put some NBA in there. It's not really anything today,
Yeah,
but like
It's-
Magic versus Bird, that was...
yeah, I would say, I don't know if I'd put it in top 5 now, like these days, because now you put a Lakers-Celtics game on prime time, and it's just like it feels like a regular game.
Yeah,
But, like
it
back
does,
in the day.
But back in the day,
I would-
it's
the
more
Ray
like
Allen.
historic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ray Allen,
But
Paul Pierce, and them versus Kobe, and
Shaq.
yeah, but
number 3, this game has its own stadium that is only used for this and a fair, and that's the Cotton Bowl with Texas OU. Hook 'em horns or Boomer Sooner, I could give a rat's ass. But
you can give one.
okay,
That's
anyways.
kind of weird.
Whatever. Okay, and then number 2, gotta throw baseball in there.
Yeah.
And if I say baseball, can you guys guess what I'm gonna
The
say?
New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
No.
No?
The Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Red Sox always come first.
Except the 27 times the Yankees did.
No, that didn't happen. You made that up. That's what Patriots fans do, is they just think things happen, but they don't actually. Speaking of being a Patriots fan, he's really repping his team.
Yeah.
I'm
All
repping
right.
the best quarterback in the NFC. I have the jersey of the best quarterback in the AFC too. But
You have a Drake May
I
jersey?
do.
Wow. Okay. All right. And then number 1, I think, is going to be across the board, the game. Enough said. Who's
It's
next?
the game. All right, I'll go next. We'll go number 5. My top 5 isn't general. I don't think everyone would agree, but this is my personal opinion. When I sit down at my TV, these are the 5 games that I'm the most invested in, rivalry wise.
Okay.
Number 5, it would be higher, but I haven't been a lifelong Central Michigan fan, so I'm going Central versus Western at my number 5 spot.
Okay.
I believe from the games I've already been to, it gets heated except for that one basketball game. That was kind of
bullshit. I'm gonna say, I'll bleep that one out.
Mainly-
Western
yeah.
didn't give a shit.
yeah.
Like what?
Are you
Didn't-
talking about the toilet paper toss?
No,
No,
the one-
we
the
went to
West-
Kalamazoo.
Oh, the one where you guys went
Yeah.
to.
It was just awful.
Didn't one guy say to you chips are only good with guank?
I think
And
he
that
said
was it.
salsa, but
Or
yeah,
salsa.
yeah, that was
yeah.
it. When I went to a football game though, the year before we got here in Kalamazoo, I had one guy walk up to me and he said, "Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit." So that was a little more into it.
Yeah.
But That
But-
basketball game was.
And then
lame.
there's like baseball and that where it's there, but I feel like it's not really.
Mainly football.
Softball was lit though.
Oh yeah,
That
softball
doubleheader, that was
kinda
kind of
nice.
well.
Yeah.
It was mostly dogs in the crowd though, so I wouldn't say it was like a hate thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely football rivalries there though.
Number 4 for me, I don't. I'm surprised you didn't have any college basketball on your list, but I'm going with Duke versus North Carolina for my number 4. I'm not personally the biggest college basketball guy, but anytime Duke and UNC face off, I have to tune into that, especially when it was Cooper Flag last year and RJ Davis in North Carolina. It's always a great game. You look defeated
shell-shocked.
over there.
I don't know how I forgot about college basketball.
Aren't
I
you
was
like
just-
the basketball? Like, don't you
Yeah.
want to watch like 7? Didn't you go home last year to watch March
He did.
Madness?
He in his basement. He doesn't go
Doesn't-
see the sunlight for 3 days.
just sits down there and rots.
Well, I think I'm gonna say this and pretend that I didn't have a surprised face. I have a top 5 just for college basketball.
Okay.
And Duke and UNC is number 1 on that list. So
Fair enough. So number 3 on my list is the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. It would be higher for me if it was the 2000s and the 90s,
yeah,
because back then with Big Papi and
I miss Big Pop.
Manny Ramirez and then Alex Rodriguez,
Jeter.
Derek Jeter. Those were very good. And then the 04 ALCS, the 3-0 comeback by Boston, that was like peak
yeah.
baseball. Outside of Detroit, obviously. Yeah, I think that's one of the best. I've even seen the Netflix documentary and all. The 3-0 comeback for Boston was to break the curse of the Babe Ruth curse. That was special. My number 2, it's kind of a surprise, but I've seen many documentaries on it, and I've just seen the hatred of it. The Iron Bowl, Alabama and
Yeah.
Auburn.
To be honest with you, it wasn't on my list because it's not much of a game. Whenever they play in between the bushes at Auburn, crazy stuff happens. But I feel like if it's ever at Bryant-Denny Stadium, Nick Saban Field now, it's not going to be a close game, and it really hasn't been.
I mean, last year didn't Milrow and them have to get like a 4th and 20 to win though?
That was a couple years ago, and that was at Auburn. So
Fair
that
enough,
happened,
but-
and then the kick 6, but
Yeah, I just think from a pure hatred standpoint, Alabama and Auburn,
It's up there.
they definitely hate each other. Not though as much as my number 1, which is probably going to be universal across the board.
yeah.
The game, Michigan and Ohio State.
I don't even think that's a bias thing.
It's not-
I think
It's
that's
not.
a
You
legit.
the
even
best
if you listen to
rivalry.
even like sports announcers when they go
Yeah.
on like Big Noon Kickoff or
Yeah.
anything like that, even if they have
Well,
no
Big Man
ties to
kickoff
Michigan,
doesn't count because that's
But
stupid.
even if they don't have connections or ties to
Yeah.
Michigan or Ohio
Yeah.
State, they always still and they're always there no matter what. So and there's a hatred, go down to Ohio for a weekend if you go see some.
Yeah.
Your chances are if you're a Michigan fan, you're gonna wear something Michigan related.
Yeah, it's number 1 because if you go to Ann Arbor and you're wearing red, you're going to get jumped. If you're in Columbus and you're wearing blue, you're going to
they
get
spit
jumped.
on you.
Yeah,
They
it's nasty.
legitimately spit on you.
It's nasty.
So
But yeah, that's my top 5. Eli, round us out.
All right. So my top 5 sports rivalries are just kind of off of what I think. Army versus Navy at number 5, just the atmosphere of it, and the armed troops. It's kind of cool.
It
And
it has an atmosphere because it's the only game on,
Yeah.
so everyone's
Well, but
watching
also-
it. It's a special.
there's like
occasion.
tradition to
yeah.
it though, like the student swap that they do before the game,
Mhm.
where the transfers get to run back to their own. Like that's cool.
Mm.
And I mean, everybody on that field is gonna go fight for our country when that 60 minutes is done. That's awesome.
hmm
So
So these next 2 I kind of was going back and forth on, but I just ultimately went number 4, Alabama versus Tennessee in football. I feel like
Interesting.
any Tennessee fan that you talk to, they're about hating Alabama. Alabama fans hate Tennessee, so it's just kind of one of those things where, and then they're always like top 15, top 10 ranked games, so they're just even more fun to watch.
yeah, and I gotta add to that. Alabama sings a song about Tennessee. Like they're idiots.
They're
so
idiots.
dumb. But yeah, no, that's a good one. And they play on the same week every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Third Saturday in October.
Yep.
So,
And then my number 3 is Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah.
Just because of the pure hatred that is between the two teams. My number 2 is the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. I actually got to see that game in person. I went to Fenway Park, and the atmosphere behind it was pouring rain. Me and my family were obviously Tigers fans, don't really care for either team really. So we were just kind of there watching, seeing Fenway Park, and just like that atmosphere, like fans were like swearing at each other, and something happened, the fans were just hilarious to listen to, and then they all had a few, drinks in their system and were, drinking, yelling. It was just a really fun atmosphere to be around.
I mean, especially going there just to see it from an outside, like no bias perspective, that had to be great, especially in the rain. Yeah, it
was really a lot of fun, and then we actually ended up like sitting behind or right in front of somebody, and all like the Yankee fans were like leaving because they didn't want to sit through the rain, because it was like I think it was like an hour and a half rain delay, and then they went right back into the game after like the rain quit. Well, the dude behind us was like screaming in a really strong Boston accent, so it was super funny to listen to. And then he was like yelling at him, and he was like, "Guys, we paid $50, and now that money's going right down the fucking shit." It was just really funny to be around, and that's definitely one of the top baseball games I've ever been to, just atmosphere wise. And then my number 1, shocker, the game, Michigan versus Ohio State. There's not a better rivalry in sports, if you ask me. Just, going back to, Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes, going back to those guys, and then, just that whole entire tradition. I mean, last year, 20-point favorites at home, and Michigan comes in with a Davis Warren offensive-led team and comes in and upsets, Ryan Day. And Ryan Day still has not hung 100 on Michigan yet, which is very, very funny.
I don't think he ever will.
Him saying those comments and then 4 straight losses is the biggest karma of all time. And that, as you mentioned it, Eli, that 20-point underdog win, I think that's honestly the biggest upset in college football history. I know there's obviously more, like Appalachian State beating Michigan's up there, but just from a pure, like,
I don't even think it was the greatest upset of last year, to be honest with you.
Really?
No.
What do you think was the biggest
Alabama
upset?
lost to Vanderbilt last year.
I'm just saying from a greatness perspective, rivalry, like
I know
game, 20-point favorites in your home stadium, and you lose to Davis Warren, and
then you get the flag planted because Michigan owns Buckeye Stadium,
the
Toilet Bowl,
arguably in my opinion the best offense in the last 20 years besides 2019 LSU.
I was gonna stop you there.
And they only scored 10 points on Michigan's defense.
Yeah.
And then you get Michigan. That's a game that with everything that happened with the whole sign stealing and scandal and everything, that's a game Michigan has circled on their calendar, and they want to win that game every year. And I think last year was just that sign that they prepared, they were ready to go, they knew what they wanted to do, and they executed to exactly what they needed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that wraps up our top 5. Luke?
It does wrap up our top 5s. Let us know if you agree with any of them, if you think you'd have any changes, and we'll be right back for the greatest segment we have, Luke's Locks. Welcome back to Luke's Locks, the show where I make picks that are right 100% of the time, 33% of the time.
Your math ain't adding up, Luke.
Yeah.
But it is.
He took a soft math, not...
Shout out Ahmed. We wish you well in retirement. You're the GOAT of Pierce Hall.
Of the campus.
You could even go that far.
No, I would.
Anyways.
I didn't have him.
Bum.
Riley Green has hit 30 home runs. Unfortunately, that was not the bet. The bet was that he would hit it before Torkelson hit 25, and Torque hit 25 about 3 weeks ago. Riley Green hit 30 on Friday night. So that means, unfortunately, we have our punishment of that you guys voted on in the Instagram poll of milk and well, in this case, Sunny D
Still orange.
orange juice. It could be, you didn't specify, so we went with what we had. Before we go with that, I'm going to introduce the newest Luke's Lock, and if you could tell by the Stafford jersey, there's going to be a theme of football in this Luke's Lock. The Los Angeles Rams added Devontae Adams to already having Puka Nacua, arguably one of the best wide receiver duos in the National Football League. My Luke's Lock is that the Rams' passing attack will be so good that by the end of the first month of the season, Matthew Stafford will be top 5 in passing yards by the end of week 4.
By the end of week 4, he'll be the top quarterback for passing
Top
yards.
5 and
top 5. Why don't you say top 3?
All right, Mason. What are we thinking? The last time we both agreed with Luke, we see where this took us.
What, can you narrow it to top 3 or no?
it's not Mason's locks.
I'm
It's
asking
Luke's
you.
lock.
I'm not saying. I'm asking.
Top 5 in passing yards
Okay.
by the end of week 4.
Do we got to think of offenses here?
This
In
isn't
the entire league.
This isn't team passing yards, because team passing yards sacks make it go down. This is just Matthew Stafford's total passing yards by the end of week 4. He'll be in the top 5.
With
I think he'll be number 10.
So you're saying no?
No. Locking it in. I'm a no. The last time I bet against Luke. Oh, I guess I didn't.
you didn't win because you said Indy would win
Yeah.
the finals.
Then again, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing to follow. There's no trend. It's just 33% of the chance.
I mean,
No, thank you.
Matthew Stafford, the year that the Rams won the Super Bowl, didn't he almost lead the league in passing yards with Cooper Kupp?
He did. I think he was 2nd
Yeah.
or 3rd.
With
They're not
Devon,
winning the Super Bowl though.
no,
You don't know that.
I do
But-
know that.
but with
They're not even gonna make the playoffs.
Devontae Adams coming in, fresh new start, you get a veteran quarterback in Matthew
Devontae's
Stafford.
old.
So is Stafford,
Yeah, but we're talking about the
and then you've
receivers.
still got Puka Nacua.
Cooper Kupp.
I
is
think
done.
I
too.
agree with Luke. I think he'll be a top 5. He'll lead the league.
Okay.
It's after week 4.
Yeah.
And
I think
Alright.
there will be a handful of quarterbacks that have more passing yards.
Well, a handful.
Luke, if you let me
A
down,
handful meaning 6.
A handful could mean 4. and
I know it
maybe
could,
5th.
but
Luke, if you
Willing to take
let me
that
down
risk.
here, I'm never agreeing with you on a Luke lock ever again.
Well, folks, it is split down the middle. Eli agrees. Mason does not. Let us know again. We're going to do another poll in the Fundamentals Instagram. You let us know what punishment Mason will have to do when Stafford is top 5 in passing yards. But we now have to look to my left, the dreadful punishment that we had because Spencer Torkelson decided to
don't mind the
hit for
cups.
power. These, what do you mean?
We are college
Red Solo
students.
cups are top tier.
Well, they're cheap and disposable. In 14 years,
They are decomposable. Not like my home. They are not foreclosable.
Red
Solo
Solo
cup.
cup. Yeah.
I feel
The only thing is, they can't see how much we have.
We have about to here
Yeah.
with
true, about
orange juice.
To where?
Like,
Like,
yeah,
okay. You didn't get enough.
About the same.
it's about the
Yeah,
same.
we'll be alright.
It's fine.
Milk time.
We got the Prairie Farms.
It's all the market had.
Yeah, the market had.
We actually drove all the way to Grand Rapids to go to Meijer to get milk.
Yeah, we take things seriously here on the Fundamentals podcast.
We do? Since when?
It's very serious, very professional.
Oh,
What are you
God.
talking about?
Guys,
We just sang Keith Urban's.
I hate Spencer
Toby
Keith.
Keith Urban.
My
Who is
bad.
Keith
that?
Wrong
Urban.
It was the wrong Keith. Damn.
You didn't know Red Solo Cup was sang by Toby Keith?
Do you guys know what scrambled eggs looks like before you scramble it?
Oh no!
Dude, this seriously just looks like
It
you
looks
put
like
milk.
scrambled eggs, bro.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's gonna be like chunky orange juice.
Why would it be chunky?
Yeah, there's no
Like,
chunks. It's 2 liquids.
I'm gonna see if I can get the camera to see this. It's pretty gross, though.
It doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, it just smells like orange
It
juice.
smells like orange juice.
That's what we're working with here.
You guys think we're gonna have some it's gonna be like creamy orange
It's gonna be
juice?
bad.
All right.
All right. Let's count down.
Cheers.
Cheers.
3,
3, 2, 1.
That's actually not that bad.
That's 10 times better
This
than
is
the
pretty
Baja
good.
Blast.
This is pretty good, guys. I don't know what
It's
you're
actually
talking
pretty
about.
good.
See the comment. I will have to say, my mom will be watching this episode. She said it would be good, and mothers don't lie. So she was right. It's pretty
That's
good.
actually that wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good, though.
It wasn't great, but it was kind of just like a.
What are the chunks left, then? I don't understand what that is.
That's just part of the orange juice. Did you get pulp or is Sunny
It's
D's
Sunny
no pulp?
D, dog. Ain't got no pulp in it.
Well, I don't know
Well-
what it is then.
Alright, we're done with that.
Shout out
Get rid of
to
that.
the Instagram poll for saving us.
Are we?
This time it's gonna be water, or water.
Spring water, filtered water, tap water.
Oh,
Now,
game time.
Now everything
That's
out of
not
the
what it's
way.
called here, though.
Out of the way.
Wrong show.
I won. I beat Eli in a shocking turn of events. He could not guess the Milwaukee Brewers team colors. We have our next episode of Got Ball Knowledge.
I get to play this time. The last time I played it was against my sister,
Yeah, and
filling in for Eli.
even then, you still had found a way to complain about.
Don't worry, guys. The only issue you're gonna have now is I'm gonna be sound asleep if we try to do an episode.
You'll be sound asleep.
Mason will just come knock on my door.
No, I'll take my silence when I can get it.
I guess. Damn. All right.
Wow.
Roommate tension. That's why I'm in the middle, because these two need to be separated. All right. This
It's not
week's
sitting well.
edition
It's really not.
of God. Don't think of. You make me think about it. All right. This episode's edition of God Ball Knowledge is going to be a variation of 20 questions.
Quackers is here, guys. Don't worry. I know everybody was thinking, "Where's the duck?"
20 questions. I don't know.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
At least it wasn't during my segment this time. Sponsored by Quackers is God Ball Knowledge.
Quackers ain't got no money. He was $30, so I mean,
Anyways, God Ball Knowledge is a variation of 20 questions. I'm sure most of you have played 20 questions before, but I'll do a brief overview
Okay.
for the fellas to my
Never heard
left
of
and
it.
right. These two will both have a player they have to guess. It is a current professional athlete. That is the only hint I'm going to be giving them to start. They have to ask yes or no questions to try and narrow down and guess who their player is. For each turn, they can either ask a question or guess. So if you guess and you get it wrong, you cannot ask a question in that same turn. It goes to your opponent.
Okay.
Are there any questions about the rules of the game?
No.
You don't tell us where they play. We have to get that.
You have to
Okay.
get
All right.
everything.
All right.
It is a current professional athlete. That's all I'm giving you.
All right.
You want to rock, paper, scissors?
Go ahead, Mason.
Okay.
I'll go first.
What is your first question?
Before we start, I do have one question.
Okay.
Is there rebuttaling?
What does that mean?
If I get it right on the 15th question, does he still have a chance to get
Yeah.
it right on the 15th?
And then we'll do a tiebreaker, and you'll try and guess the same player, and it'll be someone.
Okay.
It'll
So
be
if he gets it and I don't, game's over.
Yeah.
If he gets it and I get it, we go to a tiebreaker.
It'll be, and for the tiebreaker, it'll be someone well known, so it's quick.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
All right, Mason.
Does he play in the NFL?
Yes.
All right.
Does mine play in the MLB?
He does.
Wow.
Well, I guess hot start. And I don't know if you guys want to, because it's not my job to keep track of what questions you ask. So I don't know if you want to.
No,
write
we'll
it
just
down.
remember.
You
If we
remember?
ask the same one, you can just give us the exact same answer.
Okay.
Answer.
If you guys don't remember, then
Does
that's not my
player
fault.
play in the AFC?
Yes. Eli.
Does my player play in the American League?
He does. Mason.
The AFC North.
He does.
Damn.
Hot start for Mason. All right, Eli.
The AL Central.
No.
Okay.
Is my player Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Damn.
Eli.
AL East.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he play for the Baltimore Ravens?
No.
Does mine play for the New York Yankees?
He does.
Does my player play for the Cleveland Browns?
No.
Okay.
Eli?
Getting nervous now.
Whew. Is my player an outfielder?
No. Well, not primarily.
Does my player play for the Bengals?
No.
Damn.
Eli?
Is my player a first
Oh.
baseman?
No.
Is my player a rookie?
No.
Is my player a second baseman?
No.
Does my player play offense?
No.
I'm lost then.
Eli?
Is my player a pitcher?
No.
I don't honestly know a single defensive player. Oh, is my player TJ Watt?
No. Eli?
Might as well finish it out. Is my player a shortstop?
No.
Is my player a week 1 starter?
Unless he's on the injury report, he is a starter, yes. He is a week 1 starter, defensive starter, yes. Eli?
Does my guy play third base?
No.
Is my guy a DB?
Yes.
I don't know a single Steelers.
Eli?
Is my guy a catcher?
No.
I guess I don't have ball knowledge, dude. I can't think off the top
Well,
of my
it seems
head.
our two competitors are stumped here.
You said not primarily an outfielder, but I've named every infield position and it was a no.
Mason?
I can't think of a DB for the Steelers, dude.
Well, do you have any questions to narrow it down?
no.
maybe?
Wait.
Did he go to a Power 5 school? Power 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Was my player in the home run derby?
This year?
Yes. Oh!
I have no idea.
Just throw out a guess.
I
Try.
seriously can't
You
think.
if you don't have any questions, you can't just. You gotta think of something.
I can't think of a Steelers DB right now, dude.
Did we know how many questions we're at, Luke?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
I mean, you can
Okay.
put a counter on the edit if
Okay.
you want, but I think if my guess, if this is right or wrong, if this is right, then give me a point as the host. I think they've both asked 11 questions, but that's a guess. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, obviously I've asked 7 because I asked almost every single position, but
Dude, I'm like blanking.
I think I have mine.
Is this their second year in the NFL?
No.
Is my player Giancarlo Stanton?
It is.
Who's my player?
You have a guess. You have a rebuttal.
I started though.
If we'll still do a rebuttal just for fun.
Dude, I can't think of a single DB other than Dante Kent.
Just throw something out there. Any DB in.
Oh my gosh, is my guy Jalen Ramsey?
He is.
Wow.
I forgot he was.
Ding
Wow.
ding 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 ding.
Wow.
In a turn of events,
Wow.
Dude, I pulled that one out.
Eli guesses his player correct, and Mason gets the rebuttal. Giancarlo Stanton and Jalen Ramsey.
I looked at your jersey, and then it hit me that Jalen Ramsey is now a Steeler.
He was a Dolphin before he was a
I know, but he was a Ram.
That's true.
His most notable time was a Ram.
I'd say Jaguar, but
And but he won a Super Bowl.
yeah, that's true. Okay, well,
Overtime.
we're gonna take a quick break because I want to think of a player that'll be fair for both parties. Overtime rules. They're both gonna be guessing the same player, and yeah.
So we just go back and forth
Yeah.
until one of us gets that player.
Yes. Welcome back to the second ever sudden death
2.
in Got Ball Knowledge history. If you remember the first one, I defeated Eli in the first ever rendition.
I don't like
of
these
Got Ball
games.
Knowledge.
I lose every one.
The first ever rendition of Got Ball Knowledge on Shaquille O'Neal, was it? For
Yeah.
guess the
Hey.
player by the teams.
Yep.
The last
Yes.
time I pulled a clutch move and then it got answered, I kind of fumbled the bag and lost.
The reason we are here.
I'm not too confident right now.
Are you undefeated still?
I am.
So am I. I'm
So
1-0.
you're undefeated.
So it sounds like
record
I'll
down
be
the
making
line.
the next game and then they will be playing against each other because
Alright.
one of them have to lose.
Well, we'll see. No, because whoever wins makes the game.
So Mason could make the game, but here we go. How we got here. Eli guessed Giancarlo Stanton correct. Mason somehow guessed Jalen Ramsey correct, even though he looked lost.
That was dumb.
This is the sudden death round. Eli, since you guessed first and didn't need rebuttal, you go first.
Is this player an NFL player?
No.
Okay.
NBA.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
Does this player play on the West Coast?
Yes.
Like geographically or west? Like, this isn't my question. I'm furthering his question.
I don't know if you can't. That's his question.
That's my question. You
Okay,
got to
but
go off of it.
said, did you say West Coast or Western Conference?
West Coast.
Okay.
Yes, West Coast.
Is this Bronny James?
No.
Is this player Stephen Curry?
Eli has done it.
Dang! Steph Curry, baby. That is. I've loved Steph Curry.
Eli
forever.
has won his first ever Got Ball Knowledge. He will be hosting. He correctly guesses Steph Curry.
His record is now 1-3.
Actually, I'm technically 1-2 because the other one doesn't count because
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
Does count.
Wasn't there.
Addison was. She was Eli for that.
No, I'm 1-2.
But Eli, how do you feel? We're gonna do a post game interview. How do you feel? First win here at Got Ball Knowledge.
Well, feel great. Feel fantastic. Of course, got it on Steph Curry, so I'm feeling great. Someone I've kind of grown up watching in the NBA. Part of the reason why I watch the NBA.
Yeah.
Just because of Steph Curry.
Mason would say he ruined the game. I don't think so, but.
I think Steph Curry made the game better.
I don't think he ruined it.
Well, you hate 3-pointers. So.
No,
As soon
I
as-
just hate the NBA.
Luke,
Okay.
I'm just really happy that it wasn't LeBron James because I hate LeBron. Jordan's the GOAT.
That's real.
LeBron wasn't even my guess.
I know, you said Bronny.
Yeah.
Use a well-known player, and then this dude
I
says
mean,
Bronny.
I guess he kind of is, but not like well known
I
for his
assumed
play.
you were kind of doing it more for the memes.
Well, was Giancarlo Stanton or Jalen Ramsey a meme player?
Jalen Ramsey is now, I would say.
Giancarlo Stanton's a dog. Well, he was.
Just don't ask him to run to first.
Yeah,
but-
because he's a little slow.
Yeah, but Mason,
Mason,
First-
you're not undefeated no
first
more.
loss in Got Ball Knowledge. How you feeling?
I've only played 2 games.
Yeah, but
I mean,
do you feel like you let this one slip away from you?
no. No, I would say we came in unprepared. This was bad coaching. The coaches are going to take the blame for this one. The players weren't ready for the game. And that's what happens when you show up to play Alabama.
Eli's Alabama.
No, Eli's not Alabama. That's a good point. When you show up to play Northern Illinois and it just
So are you
don't even have
Central?
a
So I
playbook?
shoot.
No,
so
he's
I-
Notre Dame.
So
Why am I Notre Dame?
'Cause
You're,
Notre Dame lost to NIU
yeah.
last year.
Oh, yeah, well.
Or I was thinking,
I
CMU
thought
losing
you
their
were-
MAC bid to the
I
tournament.
thought that was supposed to be a relation thing, or not relation, religion.
Mason,
And I'm not even
it's more
Catholic,
like
so
it's more like when you hit a perfect in MLB this
Yeah.
show, and it's a perfect ground out to the shortstop.
Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Fundamentals. Eli will be hosting the game. We hope he has something good in store for us.
I'm curious of what's going to go on inside that brain to get us a game.
I don't know, but we're going to have to find out whenever we do this next. This has been the latest episode of
The Fundamentals.
Greetings, gang.
Wow,
You already forgot the tagline? Are you serious?
that's the tagline. All right.